So you write this first book, Banking on Digital Growth, and it was a worldwide bestseller. Um, Now it's Banking on Change. Here it is. It's an amazing book. I know it's a bestseller. People are talking about it all over the place. I want to talk about the book, but it's been 12 months since we've really talked. I mean, we talk online and virtually and things like that. But there's been a lot of changes at your organization. Talk about the Digital Growth Institute and all the things that have happened in the last 12 months to help you help your clients.
There has been a lot of change, and a lot of it is because of I live what I wrote about in Banking on Change. The market has changed. Problems have changed. The problems that financial brands are working to solve. And so I just went and just talked and listened. I didn't even talk. I asked questions and I listened to what were the problems. What was keeping financial brand leaders up at night, and also then talking to clients that we helped over the years. Some 6 months, some we've been working with for 6 years, and it became very clear as to what was creating the greatest value for them. And so we went in and we really redeveloped everything. And I would say even simplified. We stripped away everything that was noise to focus on the few things that would help and create the greatest value for the many. And the number one thing that kept coming up through the conversations time and time again, both from clients that we had worked with, but also others that we had not worked with, but they kept saying, we just have this problem with our website. We know it's important. We know that it's going to help us grow, but we're just not exactly sure what we need to do next. And I said, well, have you ever secret shopped your website? That's an interesting question. And what we're finding is about 86% of financial brands have never secret shopped their website. And that was the number one thing that came up time and time again with those that we've worked with, that it created the greatest value. And then the question, well, why? Because you helped us see what we couldn't see. You helped us gain perspective into how others are perceiving our brand, are perceiving our experience. And so I'm like, let's do more of that.
So shopping the website, talk about that methodology. What does that really mean?
Well, it's fun because we're just the facilitator. It's not our opinions. It's the opinion of the ideal account holder or the ideal member. And so, for example, we ask a financial brand, what's your primary product line that would create the greatest amount of growth for you? Or what's your primary product line, more so, where you're experiencing the greatest amount of loss? Where are you losing loans? Where are you losing deposits? And that tends to be where we start, is to help recapture that lost opportunity. And so when we identify what that product line is, the follow-up to that is, well, who is your ideal account holder? And then we go out and we recruit around that ideal account holder with demographic data. And then we will guide those ideal account holders through a shopping experience. And so we frame the experience. You just moved to this community and you know that you want to open up an account locally. And so you're looking online, you come across community institution's website. How does it make you feel based upon what you see on the homepage? Do you feel like you can trust this organization? And then we guide them through a series of steps to the product. So for example, it might be to the checking page. What do you see on the checking page? Does it make you feel clear? Does it make you feel confident about moving forward with this institution? Or where might you feel confused? Where might you feel frustrated? What do you feel is missing on this page that can make your buying decision that much better? And so we gain all of that perspective on that particular institutions, and then we take them off to another organization. We might take them to a national brand. We might take them to a fintech. So now you have comparison. And then that's where the gaps really start to become apparent into what makes them feel good on the other brand's digital shopping experience. And based upon that knowledge, then it's like, what can we do to close the gaps for this particular community institution? And so at the end of this study, we have about anywhere between 150 to 200 minutes worth of recorded experience that we're then pattern matching across. Okay, here are the 3 things that you can do over the next 90 days, quick wins. And here's what you can look to over the next 6 to 9 to 12 months that might take a little bit longer. But if you do these things, it would really help you stop losing loans and deposits.